Friday,
Happy
even though it's Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving. It's time for another edition of Powwow with Patty, with our Director of Patient Advocacy, Patty Gordon, and the foremost authority of legal cannabis products in the state of Florida.
With our special guest, Christina from Certera.
Hi.
So we're going to start out by congratulating AltMed and Remedy Wellness for getting the go-ahead on the Starting to Grow, right? Is there anybody else that we want to add to that list?
Cultivation authorization for those two organizations this last week.
Which means they can start to grow, right?
Yes.
All right. So Afria, the first people that we want to talk about, because we go in order. I want to remind everybody that they have the 10 milligram indica capsules that's available in ChemDog 4. They have changed all their ChemDog products to ChemDog 4 is their indica.
So it's different strain genetic.
Yes. They have a new variety, Pineapple Express. That is a hybrid. They have that available in vaporization. And they also have a new formulation. The first couple cartridges that I ever got from them came out quite dark. And I was a little concerned about it, and I didn't really care for the flavor too much. So I've had these things for probably about 6 weeks. They tell me it's going to be super crystal clear like everybody else's. They have a new formulation, and they're very excited about it, and so am I. They have, like I said, that Pineapple Express that they have new with the new formulation, and they reformulated the Blue Dream. It's going to be a little bit on the ChemDog number 4. They are working on that right now, but they have a new formulation. It'll be much clearer. Okay. Also, they'll be opening the Villages. That'll be their very first location announcement. And
Afria.
Afria is opening their first location. That'll be in the Villages, and that'll be coming next month. That's going to be their first one. So then on to Cureleaf. Cureleaf has announced a Banana Kush in vaporization.
We're not allowed to talk about the DOH cease and desist.
Well, everybody knows about it, so we might as well talk about it, right? So Cureleaf had a vaporization unit that they were going to introduce to us. This is what they were going to have, the ground natural cannabis flower, in devices such as this mini vaporizer, and then this flower vape machine, which is a desktop machine. That was going to be $130. I had it on order. Super bummed out. There was a cease and desist on this. They're still planning on marketing this. So we'll see what happens. I hope it goes through. It's kind of questionable right now.
Yeah, the DOH is not very positive on Cureleaf this week.
Right. So not only does Cureleaf have that going on right now, but they have a 20% off at Dadeland location this month. It's an epilepsy awareness month, so they are giving a 20% off if you go to that location. They also have a new vape clamshell. It's going to have 3 settings on it, just like any of the other type of pens, but it'll have 3 different temperature settings on that. So they're going to be introducing that in the next week, and that's going to be $10. It's going to be in a clamshell case. And Cureleaf will be joining us on deliveries for just our patients, starting not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. That's December 2nd. And again, we're going to continue our delivery to just our patients until we have access more available. That's the key to this. It's all about patient access. So Knox, I mentioned last time, Knox has a 1-to-1. They're calling that Alera. I didn't stress on that too much last time, but they do have an Alera product. It's a 50-50. Up until this time, they had high CBD products. They had high THC products. So I'm happy to say that they have something that is in between, and it's a 1-to-1 product. That is available now. Certera, and then this is where I let Christina take over right now.
So, as some of you may already know, we are piloting a very special program exclusively with Patty and Dr. Gordon's patients. And it is basically an AM and a PM version of 3 of our lines. So if you're familiar with us, You know that we go by ratio, and so the Soothe, the Zen, and the Relief. We have an AM version, which should help people feel a little bit more uplifted and energized, and then a PM version, which is supposed to help people relax and be a little bit more sedative. Right now, it's exclusively only available through delivery, and if you're a patient of Dr. Gordon's.
And off, because I'm off the camera view right now, it's Patrick, by the way. I just want to tell you that the Zen PM, that has put me to sleep every night this week. I have never found anything that makes me sleep as well as the Zen PM. Like, seriously, I love it. I love that product.
I know the Zen is now available statewide, and I'm telling you what, the terpene profile of the Zen has had nothing but compliments given to it.
Yeah.
So, and then the AM PM, I'm just floored by. I love the Zen AM PM.
Quite honestly, the Certera inhalation products have come a long way, and we were talking to some of our other legal patient staff today, and they're very happy with them as well.
It's basically the only thing they ever order.
You're right. $25 a piece.
Yeah. Not only is it $25 a piece, but when you order for your very first time, you can order 4 pens at $100. Now, let's say you're a patient of ours, and you want to get an AM PM 1-to-1 and an AM PM 1-to-4. That's 4 pens for $100. First time patient, $50 off. So now you have 4 pens for $50. No. Gets much better. Once you give a review of the AM PM, which it's so important you give these reviews. It's the only data they get to know if this is a likable product and that people are going to enjoy this statewide, and it's so important that you get those surveys in.
So, again, there was just a comment, kind of a question that was left on the video as to why these products aren't necessarily available to everybody. Why can't everybody get them? And I think that it's important to point out, because of our patient base here at the clinic, we have been asked by several of the MMTCs, not just Certera, to be a pilot program for various new lines that they intend to offer. And depending on the reaction from our patients will depend on whether or not it gets expanded to the rest of the state. So I just want to put that out there.
And the reaction has been super, super strong. They love these products. So I'm hoping that this is available statewide super soon.
As long as it goes well. Another thing too, it's really almost like we're doing research, right?
Yeah.
So we want to hear feedback from the patients to make sure that the PM really does relax them and help them sleep. And if it doesn't, then we can tweak that before we roll it out to the whole state,
right.
Which is why we're so thankful to you guys for allowing us to do this pilot program. So please try it, sign up. Thankfully with delivery too, you don't have to worry about a delivery charge. And your feedback is very valued. So.
And the other part of it, with the clinical deliveries, the reason that those are available to our patients is we were approached by the MMTCs to provide for delivery, because when we got started, we had patients, and the closest dispensary to us was in Tampa. Mm-hmm. So to provide for patient access, we said, okay, on Saturdays we open our doors at our expense, and patients who pre-call their orders in to the MMTCs can pick them up here. If you're not a patient of Dr. Gordon's and that's something you'd like to be a part of, I suggest you speak to your doctor.
Yes, I agree with you, Patrick. And not only that, if you were to get those 4 pens and get that $50 off, do the review. So now you have 5 pens for $50. Well, guess what? If you do a review on the Zen, it's only going to cost you $40 then, because they're going to give you a $10 credit for your review on the Zen product. And I really love the Zen. True Stick is going to be available in mid-December. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I know it's been a long time coming. I know everybody's anxious about this. It's right around the bend. They are announcing a Sativa True Clear this Friday. On Friday, they're going to be launching the Sativa True Clear variety. I cannot divulge what it is yet. And they have a new strain in the Herb Vaporizer Cup coming out this Friday also. So if you don't know, go on Facebook or on the Instagram, and you can sign up for that and follow Trulieve, and you'll get updates all the time. You know, they're the type that revolve in and out with the strains. So sometimes something will go out and another strain will come in. So if you like something, sometimes you want to get a little bit more, But it's always good to switch it up too.
And I want to point out that I actually made my own tincture with my True Clear order from last week. I infused it in olive oil, in 1 fluid ounce of olive oil, heated the olive oil up, heated the True Clear up with a hair dryer, glopped 400 milligrams right into the tincture bottle, and it's more effective than any tincture that I've been able to buy so far because it's more potent.
Don't be afraid to experiment. Use it in your foods. Use it in a cream. Try it. It's not going to hurt you. There's never been an addiction to cannabis. There's never been an overdose. Experiment. You don't know what's going to be helpful to you until you try it. Okay? Orlando patients get super excited. True Leaf has announced that they're opening by the end of this month. And don't forget, every time they have a grand opening, you get 25% off at every grand opening. So that's one to keep on your calendar of events. And
The doctor interrupt us in the middle of the live video.
so we are live. and Dr.
Are we
Gordon
going to have
is
another
now
awkward
stepping.
kiss? We can
No,
only
we're
hope.
not.
No awkward kiss today. Now, if I kiss Christina, that would be an awkward kiss.
That would be.
That would
Yes.
be.
Hey, hi everybody. Hey, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm going to go home and walk my dogs. And these guys, of course, have all the best of the information about the wonderful dispensary products that we have around here in Florida. And I love your new Compassionate Cannabis Clinic shirt.
Thank you.
I know.
I
I've
do
got,
as well.
I've got my 3 right here.
I think we should get them mass produced.
Have a great holiday. I'll talk
Happy
to you.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Indeed.
So everybody, that's a wrap up with our product updates.
Powwow with Patty.
Yes,
Nobody else.
of course.
Nobody else.
Nobody else. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Bye. How'd it go?
Good.